Hi everyone, this is Anirban, Lahiri, PGA Tour professional golfer, and I'm here to share some tips on health and wellness exclusively for MasterCard card holders. Today we're going to be talking about putting and being creative on the green. I'm going to share with you some of the tips and tricks and drills that I use to keep my putting health in great shape. Jumping straight in, the first drill that we're going to do is going to be a distance control drill. This is something that is really easy to do. All you need is a carpet, and you just need a couple of cup holders or coins or anything that you can find that help you to mark out a little distance. So if you look here, I've got two little holes, so to speak. One's about 3.5 to 4 feet away, and one's about 6 feet away. We're going to have a few balls here, and the whole objective is to try and build a feel for your distance control. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and hit a few putts. The whole idea is to be able to hit putts that either get to the hole or just past it. Right? You don't want the balls to be going more than a foot, foot and a half past it. Always remember, in case you miss, you want it to be an auto two putt. You want it to be a gimme. So you want to hit a few putts to the first hole. Ooh, that was good. And then we'll move right up and then hit a few putts to the next one, which is now about 6 feet away from me. Let's hit one more, and then we'll do the same drill, but we're going to switch it up. So once you get comfortable with your control with the 2 or 3 different putts, because you can have as many markers as you want, what you really want to do is you want to alternate. You want to go long and short. You want to go short, long, or if you have 3 targets, you want to mix it up and you want to challenge yourself. So let's hit a couple of putts where we change up our targets. So I'm going to go long first. And then I'll switch it up and come back to the shorter one. Not bad. Try it at home and you'll find that your confidence from short range is only going to go up, because even by the slim chance that you don't make it, it's always going to be a 2-putt. I hope that helps. Moving on to the second drill that we're going to do today is going to be a balance drill. It's something that you're going to find a lot of tour pros doing out there in practice. What we usually do is we'll put these little balance boards, or we'll put these inflatable balance sort of rods underneath our feet, just to make sure that we understand where the center of our balance is. One of the most important things in putting is to have a really stable lower body. And for that, you also need to understand how to recruit the right muscles in your core and in your legs. So I'm going to show you how you can do that same drill at home. All you need really is a towel. So I've got a little towel here, rolled up and ready to go. What you want to do is, once you have a towel, you want to roll it up nice and tight and kind of lay it down on the floor. It's really important as to where you put your feet. You want the towel to kind of go in right here in between where you have the separation of your spikes, or if you wear spikeless shoes, right where your arch would be in your foot. So you want to go and put the middle part of your foot, both feet rather, right on that towel. And if you see straight away, it's not the easiest thing for me to just kind of stay suspended. I'm going to either want to fall back or fall forward. The whole challenge now is from this position to get in to a putting posture right there, and to be able to maintain that balance as you make the stroke. So let's go ahead and try and do this. Get over it. And now you're going to find that you want to either go forwards or backwards, forwards or backwards. You want to really find that little balance in the middle, and you'll find you have to recruit your core muscles and your leg muscles and your glutes. And now once you've got yourself in that position, nice and stable, you want to keep your legs and lower body real quiet and make the stroke. I hope that helps with your balance. All right, guys, moving on to drill number 3. We're going to be doing a 2-ball impact drill, which basically helps understand whether you're hitting a push or a pull, or if your toe or heel of the putter is actually overtaking the other. We want a square impact, and this is a great drill to see if we're doing it. What we really need to do to set up for this drill is obviously we need 2 golf balls. It's going to be very, very important that both the golf balls are set up exactly the same distance from the putter. You don't want one ball to be further ahead or further back, because then the entire drill fails. So the idea is, once we have those 2 balls right next to each other, we kind of set the putter up, the middle of the putter right in between them. And now all we're going to do is just make a standard putting stroke. You want to see whether one ball travels significantly further than the other one, and that's going to give you an insight of whether the toe is hitting the ball first or the heel is hitting the ball first, because the 2 balls are going to be positioned to face those 2 parts of your putter. The objective of this drill is to understand what's happening, and the ideal objective is to have both the balls travel the same distance. So let's take a look at what happens when the toe hits the ball first. So scenario number 1, your toe is taking over and you're probably hitting poles. This is what happens. When you step over it and you hit the putt, your toe is going to actually come in and hit the ball further away from you first, and that's going to make the ball travel further. What's it look like? Something like that, where one ball travels significantly further than the other one. Now let's look at scenario number 2. In this case, you have your heel traveling faster than your toe, and you're going to have the ball closer to you travel much further. What am I talking about? When your putter comes back to the ball, it's going to move with an open club face, where you're going to hit the ball inside or closer to you first, and you're going to see a big difference in how the balls move. As you can see, the ball that was closer to you went much further than the other one. Now comes part 3. What's the objective of the drill? We want to make impact with both the balls simultaneously, because that tells us that the putter is moving square to the target line through impact, which basically means no pulls, no pushes. Let's see what that looks like. That's the objective of the drill. Both the balls travel the same distance, approximately on the same line. That tells you that the strike was square down your target line. Experiment at home and see how it goes for you. You might be surprised.